Her message came at midnight. Not a call, not a soft good night, just words, sharp as glass. You don't need to know what happens on a girl's trip. That's why you're blocked until I'm home. Blocked. One word. Final. My thumb hovered over the screen, staring at the gray circle where her picture had been. Cold silence swallowed me. She wanted me caged in the dark, stripped of sight, starved of sound. And I obeyed, outwardly. I didn't write back, didn't call, didn't rage. I shut the phone off and set it face down on the desk. But inside, something cracked. Not loudly, not violently. No, something colder. A quiet splinter that spread under my ribs and settled in the marrow. That was the moment I stopped being her husband. That was the moment I became her shadow. The morning after, I watched the empty side of the bed. Sheets tangled, her perfume faint but clinging. My mind wanted to paint innocence, girls laughing in the sun, cocktails lined on a beach. But her phrasing, her tone, not "I'll miss you," not "don't worry," just walls, locks, silence. A wife does not block a husband to protect fun. A wife blocks a husband to hide. I made coffee, sat in the kitchen, forced my hands to stay steady on the mug. Her trip was 4 days. She would land Sunday evening, expecting me at the airport. I smiled at that thought, because in that tiny smile, I found my purpose. She thought distance protected her. She thought silence erased trails. But betrayal always leaves fingerprints, and I would collect them, one by one. I began small. The shared account, hotel transactions posted late at night, a room too large for one person, her email, half hidden, booking confirmations in another city than she'd claimed. And then, the pictures. Not sent to me, but buried in the auto backup folder she'd forgotten existed. A glass raised, sunglasses reflecting the shape of a man's arm, a hotel mirror catching 2 bodies, blurred but undeniable. My heart should have broken, but it didn't. It calcified. I played my part. I sent her 1 message a day. Hope you're having fun. Stay safe. Polite. Hollow. Enough to keep her blind. And at night, I worked. Quiet searches. Reverse image tools. Tracing faces in reflections like a hunter stalking footprints in the sand. Until his name surfaced. A colleague. A friend. Married himself. Sunday crept closer. My pulse never rose. Outwardly, I was calm, even warm when she called once, her voice bright, careless, testing me. I answered like a fool in love. Inside, I was sharpening the knife of truth. The last puzzle piece arrived Saturday morning. A phone record, hers, synced unknowingly to the cloud. Nights of calls, hours long. Whispered intimacy at 2 a.m. Proof. Clean, irrefutable. I didn't rage, I didn't drink. I printed the logs, folded them with precision, and slipped them into an envelope. When Sunday came, she texted as her plane landed. "Can't wait to see you at arrivals, been too long." A lie typed with the same fingers that clutched another man's arm hours ago. I didn't drive to the airport, I drove to his house. And I left the envelope on his doorstep, tucked where his wife would find it before he did. Her second message came 20 minutes later. "Where are you? I don't see you." I let it sit. Then another. "Are you okay? Why aren't you here?" I waited. And finally, the call. Her voice sharp, urgent, cracking. "Where are you?" I answered, steady as stone. "I'm exactly where I should be." A pause. Silence stretching like a noose. "What do you mean?" "I think you'll find out soon." Her breath hitched. I could almost hear her calculating, unraveling, feeling the ground slip beneath her. The same silence she had once fed me now swallowed her whole. I ended the call without another word. That night, I sat in the quiet house, lights low. Her suitcase never arrived. Her voice never reached the door. Somewhere she was scrambling, between an exposed lover, a betrayed wife, and the wreckage of her lies. And me? I was still. No shouting, no begging, no tears. Only clarity. Marriage is built on trust. She buried it herself, shovelful by shovelful, until the ground between us became a grave. And I left her in it. The last message she ever sent glowed on my screen. Please, we can talk. I deleted it, because there was nothing left to say. She blocked me once to hide her truth, so I erased her to keep mine.